Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today we'll be doing another Kickstarter project unboxing. Shall we get started? So today's project we are unboxing is called Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting by T.A. Gray, who is the founder of Scoundrel Game Labs. Bring the paranormal to your 5e campaign with ghost hunters, seances, mediums, and haunted monsters. The goal was $10,000. We ended up getting it to $142,102 with 2,949 backers. So, Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting is a hardcover tome packed with content that brings the dead to life in your next 5e campaign. Discover a haunted bestiary, loads of player options, DM tools for immersing your players in ghostly adventures and investigations. Plus, every backer gets an unshackled STL mini. The book includes 12 new subclasses, 20 plus fully illustrated monsters, new mechanics for seances, mediums, and haunts, DM tools for building supernatural suspense, 5 ghost hunting guilds, and 5 spells, magic items, sidekicks, and much more. Right there you can see the Rogue Haunted Accomplice. You can get the free preview, it still works. Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting is a 5e source book packed with haunted content for your next campaign. Gone are the days when ghostly encounters are limited to boring battles with monsters that offer little more than the possibility of possessing a character. This fully illustrated book includes a haunted bestiary, new subclasses, variant mechanics for seances, mediums, and haunts, a DM toolkit to bring your supernatural to life in your next campaign, new magic items, and much more. Subclasses. Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting includes a variety of new options for players. This includes 12 new archetypes based on the incorporeal undead and those who hunt them. Step between planes as an Ether Knight or draw magical power from your ancestors with the Ancestry Cleric. So Rogue got the Haunted Accomplice. Looks like a kobold right there. That's pretty cool. We've got the Druid Circle of the Lost. We got the Fighter Ether Knight. Paladin Oath of Exorcism, then plus 8 other subclasses including Barbarian Path of the Wrathful Spirit, Bard College of Legacy, Cleric Ancestor Domain, Monk Way of Harmonious Spirits, and Ranger Vengeance Seeker. So I'm really excited to see what we've got in there. In addition to the new subclasses, Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting includes a variety of other new options for players. Some of these options include new spells, magical items, and ghost hunting sidekicks. The book also includes new feats that allow PCs to become mediums and communicate with the incorporeal undead. Haunted Bestiary. This book includes a fully illustrated bestiary with monsters perfect for your next ghost hunting adventure or campaign. From oozes to undead, Grizelda's Guide provides 20 plus new monsters covering every tier of play. Here you've got constructs, which we'll get to later, but that is a tombstone golem, I believe is what it's called. Oozes, undead, and then Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting includes monsters with challenge ratings that span between half to 24. In addition to new foes, the book also includes stat blocks for members of 5 prominent ghost hunting guilds. These fellow ghost hunters could serve as allies, sources of information, or foils. Guilds. Also included are 5 ready-to-use ghost hunting guilds for your next campaign. The book includes everything needed to use these guilds as NPCs or have you climb the ranks in your organizations. Each guild has its own perks, memberships, requirements, quest prompts, and hierarchy. Every guild is rounded out with its own unique leader and stat blocks for low-level NPC guild members. Any of these organizations could be plugged into an ongoing campaign in a variety of settings. Ghost Design Guide. While Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting includes a comprehensive bestiary, the book also includes in-depth tools for building ghost encounters of your own. It goes beyond the stat block, providing you with guidance on what tethers the spirit to the material plane, as well as other aspects of its lore. Campaign tips. Whether you intend to run an entire campaign around the theme of ghost hunting or merely want to inject I don't know if that's supposed to say supernal or supernatural, the editor me will know if this is a real word, one shot into your ongoing campaign, Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting has the tools for you. The book includes guidance on building a sense of supernatural dread while providing DM tips for running both low and high magic campaigns. Haunts. The book also covers haunts, supernatural manifestations caused by fear, death, or despair. The necrotic power of these haunts is not enough to form an undead being, but but it is enough to leave unexplained phenomena tethered to the material plane. From ghostly apparitions to dripping blood, these haunts are mechanically similar to traps but rely on the use of initiative order. Okay. Seances and mediums. Speaking with the dead is a classic aspect of many ghost stories. This book includes new mechanics for running seances with or without mediums to guide your players. These are also new feats that allow your players to serve as mediums and develop the power to speak to lingering spirits. Players beware, not all spirits want to be disturbed. DM-less play. Like with our other Kickstarter campaigns, we have tiers designed for the solo player. In addition to the player options and bestiary, which are useful in every D&D campaign, our solo tiers include a deck of 60 encounter cards ideal for DM-less play. The solo encounter cards are location agnostic, allowing you to add supernatural horror in a variety of settings. These cards include monster encounters, strange phenomena, trinkets, and haunts that are perfect for a solo dive into a ghost hunting campaign. Solo backers will also get additional rewards based on our stretch goals. Each time we unlock free adventure PDFs for every backer, everyone in the solo tier will also get a solo conversion of each adventure. This gamebook style conversion will allow you to play through the adventure without a DM or spoilers, which I did not go for. Probably should have to test it out, but I didn't. Here's the pledge tiers. PDF only, so $20 gave you the PDF of Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting, the free STL mini, and all applicable stretch goals. The hardcover plus PDF was $35 US, gave you the PDF, the hardcover, the STL, and all stretch goals. The digital library, for $45, you got the PDF of Ghost Hunting, you got the PDF of the Wondrous Tome of Wands, PDF of Fey Encounters, the STL mini, and stretch goals. So the Wondrous Tomes of Wands and Fey Encounters were their two previous Kickstarter projects. Solo, for $50, you got the PDF of Ghost Hunting, the Solo Encounter deck, the STL, and the stretch goals. So this is what I went for, the all-in at $96. This gave me Ghost Hunting PDF, physical hardcover, monster card deck, character journal, the mini files, battle maps, virtual tabletop tokens, fillable character sheet, my name in the book, the STL mini, and stretch goals. So you can see this is all pictured there. The solo all-in was $120 US. This gave you the PDF and hardcover of Ghost Hunting, the solo encounter deck, the monster card deck, character journal, the STL mini files, battle maps, the tokens, fillable character sheet, name in the book, the STL mini, and stretch goals. So add-ons. $24 got you the encounter cards, $10 got you the monster cards, $10 got you Wondrous Tome of Wands PDF, $15 got you the Fey Encounters PDF, and then $30 got you the Fey Encounters hardcover, which I did. I got the Fey Encounters hardcover. Then the character journal was $12. If you wanted 5 character journals, it was $55. Fillable character sheet was $4. $10 for the digital map pack, $20 for the STL mini pack, $5 for the VTT monster token pack, then $35 for an extra copy of Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting, which I kind of regret not doing because I could have gifted this to someone. So I might do that in the future. If enough people start checking out my videos, if a project comes out, I might buy an extra copy of a book and gift it to one of my subscribers. So some incentive for y'all. Stretch goals. So for $12,500 we unlocked more art. $15,000 we unlocked the Ghost Hunting Adventure PDF for all backers. $20,000 we unlocked Avray integration. So I don't know Avray. I know it has something to do with being able to play D&D on Discord. $30,000 we unlocked the second adventure. $40,000 we got more magic items. $50,000 we got the third adventure. $70,000 we unlocked more VTT tokens. $80,000 we got a fourth adventure. And here's Patreon support and all that. Oh, and before we get into it, this package arrived and I did not see any email notifying me that it shipped out. So when the package arrived, I was confused as all hell on what it was. So I had to open it before recording for here, but I did record myself opening it. So before we get to opening the project and digging into it, here's that video. All right, so let's see what we got. cards here. Oh! Yep, I know exactly what this is. Cool. So, without further ado, here's the package. I was very confused on it, but, so, let's go ahead and take this paper. So I can do this for you so you all can see. Paper, so right here we've got cards. So that's pretty cool, the monster cards. And they've got their information on the back. And here, we've got the player journal. It's got the G, Grizelda's G on there. Journal in case of loss, please return to. That's pretty cool. So you got the little slot here. You can put your name on. I like this. Table of contents. I keep looking at the viewfinder. I need to stop doing that. And then, ooh. Don't understand why it's like that. Features and traits is all dots. There's all dots here under features and traits. I don't understand that. And here's spellcasting and backstory. Do like the little gothic look for it, the seance look, the candles and everything. But then, here we go. Starting at page 24, it's just the little dotted lines for you to add information. And then, we do have some graph pages in the back. It's a nice little journal here. So, like I said, I got the Fey Encounters book. Let me move my hand out of the way so you can see the full thing on the front. And there's the back. A collection of 60 random encounters set in the Fey realm for 5th edition fantasy. These encounters are designed to capture the whimsical yet dangerous atmosphere of the Fey. Every encounter scales by party level and includes a mix of combat, exploration, and social interactions. Alright, so let's get this box off my lap so I can sit more comfortably looking at this book. So there's even a leprechaun in here, Sasquatch, a Spriggan, hey, the Brownie Bunch. Okay, and we've got Big Feet. So let's take a look at some of these. So here's the Big Feet, aka Sasquatch. So is there a difference between the Sasquatch here under Big Feet and the Sasquatch on page 69? Let's find out before I show you. Okay, so there's no difference on page 4 and 69. They're the exact same stat blocks, but here's what it looks like. It's a challenge rating 8. Okay. What we got? We've got a Dragon Hound. Quite interesting. And the greenish thing next to that's the Ettercap. They've got a twin-headed fly trap. And what they have at the top of the page next to it. Yep. Audrey 2, the Crab Man. That's really interesting. The Vine Flare and the Sprite. So you got the Vine Flare there, and then the Sprite there. That's pretty cool. I do love the artwork in this. That is really nice. So there's magic items in here. Very short list. You got uncommon, rare, and very rare. For uncommon, you got the Chuckle Chime and the Druid Light. Rare, you've got the Arachnid Elixir, Boots of Fading Memories, and Dagger Venom. The Gyrocopter and Horn of Charming. Then very rare, you've got the Spyglass of the Navigator. Yeah, that's it. There's a picture of the Gyrocopter, so I can show you that. But we've got a random encounter table here on page 78, and the OGL on page 79. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's a cool little book. Can be very useful, especially if you're running an adventure in the Feywilds. So, pick the box up again. think this is the last thing in here is the ghost hunting book. Yeah. So Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting. Try not to cover the guy on the cover. And here's the back. Bring the incorporeal undead to life. Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting is packed with content that brings supernatural horror to the world's most popular role-playing game. Discover a haunted bestiary, loads of player options, and GM tools for immersing players in ghostly adventures. Book includes 12 new subclasses, 20 plus fully illustrated. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to say monsters, or something like that, but it's ended there. I think that's cut off short. 5 detailed ghost hunting guilds, new mechanics for seances, mediums, and haunts, GM tools for building supernatural tension, new spells, magic items, allies, and much more. So, let's pop this open. And first thing you see, like I said, I think that's the Tombstone Golem. Special thanks is on page 124. I want to see that first, actually. Page 124. Backers. Think I'm in trouble here because this does not seem to be in any particular order. Maybe it's an order of backers? Like what number you backed? Ooh, what backer number was I? Ugh. I was backer 127. Oh boy. I did not have to look far at all. I'm on the first page. I'm on page 124. Right there above my finger. Alright. Back to the front. So, table of contents starting out. Chapter 1, you got character options. Starts off with subclasses. You've got the Barbarian Path of the Wrathful Spirit, Bard College of Legacy, Cleric Ancestor Domain, Druid Circle of the Lost, Fighter Ether Knight, Monk Way of Harmonious Spirits, Paladin Oath of Exorcism, Ranged Vengeance Seeker, Rogue Haunted Accomplice, Sorcerer Deathseer, Warlock the Reaper, and Wizard Occult Detection. You've got backgrounds, which gives you Ghost Hunter or Spiritually Awakened. You got feats, spells, and allies, which are Exorcist, Reluctant Medium, and Undead Companion. Chapter 2 is Magic Items. Chapter 3 is Ghost Hunting Guilds, which is the Collectors, the Metaphysical Investigation Collective, the Order Sibylline, I'm not sure how that's pronounced properly, the Platinum Flame, and Rin's Wraiths. Chapter 4, you've got variant rules for haunts, such as Anatomy of a Haunt, Defeating Haunts, and Sample Haunts. Mediums and seances. Chapter 5, you've got Running a Haunted Campaign, so it's got advice for that. Chapter 6, you've got the Haunted Bestiary. You've got Constructs, Ghost Hunters, Oozes, and Undead. So we'll check out 1 or 2 of the stats and supposedly artwork for each of those, such as the Constructs, Ghost Hunters, and whatnot. Okay, so it's looking like the subclasses have a picture to represent them, so I will show you those. You've got the Barbarian and the Bard here. We've got the Cleric. The Druid and the Fighter. So you've got the Druid here. And the Fighter here. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust these ahead of time because I know how I alter my frames. Monk. So yeah, that's a Kenku Monk. The Paladin and the Ranger. So we've got the Turtle Paladin and a Tabaxi Ranger. So Paladin, Ranger, and then of course we've got the Rogue, which we've seen already, with the Ghost Companion floating over it. Then we've got the Sorcerer and the Warlock. Ooh. So there's your Sorcerer. There's the Warlock. I love the art for the Warlock. That is sick. And then the Wizard, which we've seen already on the project page. So if you want me to do in-depth reviews on the subclasses, let me know in the comments down below. I can definitely do that. So for feats, we've got the Arcane Spiritualist, the Necromantic Alchemist, and the Spirit Touched. We've got some interesting spells here. Create Haunting, Poltergeist Fury, Shadow Cleave. So it's just those. So we've got Allies, and we've even got a sample for the Exorcist here with information on their level, proficiency bonus, and features. That's cool. Well, it says creating allies, but it's got a full list of information here as if you were making an actual character. So potentially you could actually make this its own thing, the Exorcist, but that's up to you and your players, however you wish, if you wish to implement that. But yeah. So here's a picture for the Undead Companion. That is actually really cool. Let me bring that back a bit. Look at that. That is actually really cool. And then just some more artwork. If you've been following my channel long enough, you know that I am a big fan of artwork. Magic items. Ghost Hunter's Pistol. Okay. Ghost Shroud. Ectoplasm Armor. Cowl of the Wraith. There's a Ghost Hunter's pack. It includes a backpack, bedroll, bell, 10 candles, 2 blocks of incense, magnifying glass, 10 days of rations, water skin, journal, and a hooded lantern. Okay. Rat Tooth Necklace, the Raven's Dagger, Night Butcher's Apron, Sword of Sacrifice, Shrieking Sword Cane, Tattoo of the Confident Hunter, Tattoo of the Lich God, Wand of Undead. Yo, if y'all want to see me do a review on the magic items as well, definitely let me know. I would love to do that here. You've got the Ghost Hunting Guilds, which reminds me I need to finish up the groups from Drakenheim. Alright. The Haunted Bestiary. So we've got constructs here. There's a haunted rocking horse. A haunted ventriloquist dummy. Here we go. The Scarecrow Colossus. The Scarecrow Colossus is an aberrant version of the Scarecrow, produced when the ritual to create one goes awry. Whether the mage performing the ritual makes a mistake, or wild magic causes a sudden surge in power, or another individual causes some interference, the outcome is the same. A volatile entity comes into being and becomes more dangerous every day it goes unchecked. It is a huge construct. AC 12, but 104 HP. It's a challenge rating 6. And it's got a reaction for Scarecrow minions. Challenge rating 1. That's cool. And then here's the one I was talking about before. The Tombstone Golem. A frequent familiar of necromancers and liches, the Tombstone Golem is a champion of undeath and a testament to the power of necromancy. Created by binding the souls of dozens of restless dead within a crystal and forcing them to fuse their burial places into one enormous construct, Tombstone Golem is as profane as it is dangerous. The object used to control this construct is usually something connected to the dead, such as a desiccated heart in a jar, a necklace of teeth, or a vial filled with blood. This object usually only works for the creature who created the Tombstone Golem, but exceptions have been recorded throughout history. That is awesome. Alright, Ghost Hunters. We've got the Arachnographer, Assistant Collector, Inquisitor, Sibyl, and Wraithling. Okay, so we only have artwork for one, and I'm not sure exactly what they are. Let's see here. I'm looking at their weapons to see if it might show up. Doesn't, so I don't know what he is. But he's part of the Ghost Hunters. Oozes. So we have 3 oozes. So we have the coagulated ooze, a lesser ectoplasm, and a greater ectoplasm. Okay, so I'll show you their artwork, because they're both right there in the middle. Undead. Ooh, boy. There are so many. There are 12 undead creatures in here. But I'll just go ahead and show you briefly the very first one. The Ancient Ghost Dragon. The Carriere, Deathcaster, Fury Spectre, Ghastly Siphon, the Gluttongeist, Mournful Apparition, Possessed Grave Robber. Ooh, that might be a good one. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to show you that one. The Rotseed Spectre. It's a challenge rating 24 as well. Look at that. That is insane. That's really cool. So back to the license and the special thanks. How many pages is the special thanks? Because it's a special thanks to our Kickstarter backers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full pages for Kickstarter backers. And then here's the last page in the book. See if you can, there we go. That's really cool. A rather interesting little project that they had here, Grizelda's Guide to Ghost Hunting. Definitely recommend checking out if you're a big fan of ghosts and undead implementations into your D&D games. It's a great book for both players and DMs or GMs, whichever you prefer to be called, for character creation and monster building and all that. And like I said, the Fae Encounters book is a nice setting for people who want to do Fae Encounters. Maybe you're doing a Beyond the Witchlight campaign, and that can give you some extra Fae things to implement. I do kind of regret not getting the Wondrous Tome of Wands. However, I may be in luck because I got an email the other day, time of recording this, April 4th, Grizelda's new project will be going live. And it is called Grizelda's Cursed Curiosities. I've had it prompted to let me know when it goes live for quite a while now. I think it's been roughly a month since I got the notification that the project existed. If you're watching this on day of release, you'll be seeing me again in 2 days about that project. I'm super excited for it. So far, I'm not disappointed, and I hope they can keep that going, but we'll see. But yeah, definitely check it out. And as always, the link to the project page, their website, and any of their social media that I can find will be in the description box down below. So you can always go and check them out if you want, give them a follow. But again, if you are thinking about doing a campaign that focuses around the undead or has a section with the undead, definitely recommend checking this out. Gotta get it. Like I said before, if you want me to do a more in-depth review on the subclasses, magic items, the bestiary, the guilds, just let me know in the comments down below saying that you want to see that. Please make sure you give this video a like to get attention and share it so that way you can get more people to see it and they can circulate. But we're going to go ahead and end this here today. As always, thank you for joining me today. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, see ya.